Hello everyone, welcome back to Fablehaven Age of Wonders 4. The first Star Guardian Blint has answered the call of Manuhari and brought the Blint saga into the realm of empires and ashes. A most accursed realm. But nevertheless, we persist against all odds. If you are enjoying the struggle bus or the Blint saga in general, feel free to like the video. It does help out the channel. The Under Opus has expanded, and I believe we require a quarry for our service. Yes, we do. We do have an Arcane Counselor, which is giving us a 20% research multiplier, which is very nice. Very nice indeed. We are also 5 gold off getting a new hero. We could resurrect our Fallen Darkness, but that is a lot of mana that I do not possess. And the Battle Saint has not proven to be great. So why not just get a better healer? Thoughts? She also happens to be exactly the same as Darkness as far as like her ambition and her governance is concerned, so it wouldn't be that big of a deal. Now, this stack has meandered off, but I can't help but notice there are now 2 Horned Gods instead of just 1. I think a quarry would befit this place as well. It's on a gold node, but we'll just have to deal with it. 5 gold, huh? So I can't take this. I'm not guessing either. I know I can't take this. So I think what we do, we have to build up, of course, but oh boy, this banner needs to be taken as well. So we're going to start clearing nodes around Stellessus and just hope that the big bad doesn't come find us. We'll have our Wisp started showing as well, because all of our scouts are dead. So we will grab a new one here. I won't do any boosting, even though I am a boost enjoyer. But just because, like I said, I want to have the funds next turn to purchase the Heart of Nature. And I'm thinking about making her an offensive ritualist. An infestation is sending invading forces. Great. Why don't they all just do that? Alright, this is the Heart of Nature. And I actually have not played the new Ritualist, because Gaius Julius Mento did not have one. Or did I play one? I don't think I played one. I believe I did. We can, of course, pick up any of these that we so desire. And I'm kind of thinking of nature. And we can kind of go down 2 different paths here. The left side is all about nature. We get to make wild growth. And we can choose whether these are offensive-based or defensive-based. Considering how much our backline has begun getting just absolutely exposed and exploited, I'm beginning to think we should go with the hostile one, which you'd say protect, but it's protective, Fabe. It is protective, but it's more like a ranged protective, although Grace is pretty good. I was thinking of getting the hostile one so that we can slow people down. Like, if we immobilize them 90%, they're not coming at us. And we can even make this ginormous as well, right? Gain obscured until moved and create obscuring flora. So this is fake growth. We aren't going to be getting the Tome of I See All Things. So this is actually not ideal. Although True Strike could be really good for us. Huh. It also allows us to get a summon. Maybe we do want to go with a defensive one. I think I want to try the offensive one, though. Because we have the healing tree over here, which is, of course, the defensive option. Can you no longer make this 2 hexes? Oh, no, you can. It's right here. So I want people to go for distracting. We'll have to go for either Fey Growth or the Weakening Magic. Okay. Well, Let's do it. I am going to go foraging first. I do enjoy foraging. And then we can go for the grasping into weakening, and then we can get these as well. Because I think the immobilization could save our team. That's kind of what I'm going for here. Now, does this mean I am putting obscurating materials on the enemy, which could be a problem? Maybe I do need to get the Book of ICU. Yeah, I'm... This... This is a problem. Can I, like, drag you around like my scout dragged that one around? Thank you for the production. I hope that went to under Opus. It did. Fantastic. Celosus does have walls, so it may besiege this and get distracted. That's nice. Nature can now become the governor, granting us some additional food income. No big deal. We still can get more heroes, but no money. I still feel bad about this Arcane Artisan nerf. Casting Reserves is fantastic, but you may notice that we have no mana, so we're going to save our Imperium. We have stuff to spend it on later. We're getting some pacts with our friends, which is nice. Do you have anything you can trade me that would be... This would be helpful. This will make us packed up faster. So will this. What was the other thing I got? The Silver Tongue Fruit? Oh. Okay. Sure. I'm going to have to apologize ahead of time for the absolute struggle bus that this is going to be. I know I mentioned it at the start, but it has been kind of a disaster the whole way through. And there's a few reasons for that. Of course, I think first and foremost, I'm not sure anyone would disagree that skill issue, skill issues involved. I think that's a safe bet. But yeah, he can't quite reach this, so we can go safe here. I think additionally, we're on a hard world setting. The infestations are coming for us. We have the Warden also coming for us. While playing the Architects, who are relatively slow to get started. I'm going to bless you. I think we can remove this and life will be slow. What if I do this? Okay, I can go here and interrupt your attack. The Architects are relatively slow to get started. The Battle Saint is not exactly in a great spot. In fact, I think Blint's going to die here. We also don't have a lot of mana, so I think we're just going to summon this here to distract these. And I think Blint is going to leave the party. Can't. Never mind. Oh, he's not going to die here. He's fine. He's chilling. How much fervor do we have? 1. The Battle Saint is being buffed in the next patch, alongside the Thrones of Blood. How much of a buff it is, man, that Evoker took so long, is, of course, to be seen. What we've seen initially has not been encouraging. This is a dead Evoker because of the debuff. Actually, I might be able to save him. Hold on. We, of course, need to move the Evoker out. So, we'll see. As always, high hopes, but I have supremely low expectations for what we're working with here. This is just going to walk away and go kill the Evoker. And there's nothing I can do about it. This is the situation we're in. Okay. Well. I also chose like a very... The Evoker survived, the Guardian didn't. I chose kind of a weird approach. We're doing battle mages on a culture that has no battle mages. Thoughts? What devil possessed me to do this? Great question. Don't know. But I am determined to see it through. Game, I need more units, not less. Okay, so he is re-rating this. I think I'd actually be safer if I came up through here to unite with the crew. We're bringing a new Evoker with us as well. Again, war frontline. I had a really fun... I was thinking of the builds, and I had a really fun idea. But I think I'm going to have to fall back on the more traditional idea. Is it even worth building? I mean, I'll build a shrine. We'll see if we could see if something happens. So, we'll see. Okay. Portentium is growing. How am I supposed to clear these? Just waiting for the notification. The Warden of Manuhari has returned. I thought this was it. Oh my. Verse Star Guardian Blint, the Under Celestial. Your heroine nature kneels before you distressed. My little sister, she went dowsing for precious stones, yet never returned. She migrated to Under Opus when you recruited me. She has been prospecting for precious stones and metals since she was a wee girl, carrying around an oversized dowsing rod. Recently, a faraway gold vein had caught her attention. Normally, my sister returned to the sizable hall within 3 days. Today is the 8th day since she left. Nature's eyes turned misty. We will be fine, my sister, First Star Guardian. I worry for her safety. Let me mark the gold. Okay, guess who's back? Where is he? I probably should have read the actual text. I was just so upset that it's here already. Like, we just killed it. Remember when I said I was determined to see this through? That determination just faltered. It just wavered. There it is. Okay. Trying to think of how you would even do this. Wait, what was this? Oh, it's my surveyor. Oh, my surveyor didn't die. He came back. Okay. I can't clear this. Okay. We have to put them in here for the foraging bonus. Okay, we just need like a legion of units. That's all. We just need a whole bunch of units real quick. And we'll go from there. I also need a third city. I wonder if you were kind of meant to go take this stuff, but I feel like this is also a battle I wouldn't win anytime soon. I believe we can outrun the Warden of Manuhari. I'm assuming the phase beasts are camouflaged and not actually just gone. I would imagine. I would think. You never know, though. Okay, that went well. That went well. That was good. I liked that. Defense and health. Okay. We are going... I mean, I might as well take revive. We're dying. And there's no point getting the channeling runes because I can't channel anything. Okay, surveyor's up. Let's begin surveying down here. I noticed that this is all open. I didn't realize there was so much stuff down here. So we'll go that way. We could return home and make sure we cleared this stuff out. Oh, there's a Wondrous in here. Nice. That means we can get our first monuments. Very cool. I probably want this near our settlement or on top of something that can't be anything else. Like you. Congratulations, you're a monument. 3 turns. Dedicate Astral. Fantastic. We had just enough affinity to do that. We have researched Virtuous Spirits. I kind of wanted the Paladin. I'm not going to lie. But we are out of mana to refresh and all that crap, so we're just going to let this go. Sorry, I can't take a hero right now. When these free cities become vassals, I think life is going to be a lot better, but I couldn't tell you. Did you go see what this pickup is? It's drafts. Okay. I mean, maybe this is not a golden infestation. Thoughts? There's no way you're alone. If you're alone, I might kill you now. Okay. Is this warden actually... There's 6 units in here. I believe I can actually check this. I've opened this like once in my life. What? Is that not what it's called? Concepts. I want enemies. Oh. What would you call this? Enemies? Creatures? What? General? You can tell I don't use this thing. I thought I could just search Phase Beast and I would find it. Units? Am I going to have to go into research to find this? Oh, it's up top here. I was in the encyclopedia for like game knowledge, not... Okay. Yes, it does have universal camouflage. Okay. So I can outpace this. Is it really going to come down? I think it is going to come down to this. Almost killed the evoker. So we're actually going to drag the warden into our vassal. Well, they're not our vassal, but they're our ally at the moment. So I'm going to drag them into them and see if they can help me kill. I am not proud of this, but also, does this work against flying units? I don't think it does. I'm not proud of this. But we do what must be done. Am I really about to think Blint? Here, Blint can give himself crit or something. I don't know. Okay. We move on. Well, it looks like it's going to do something. I don't know what. Oh, fantastic. That actually looked like I knew what I was doing for once. I stand here. Right, you're a flying unit. Okay. We'll take a turn. Just wait for a second. Good job, nature. You're definitely not meant to be tanking, but you are tanking, and I am proud of you. Oh, hey, you can sweep, for what it's worth. Not really great shock unit shenanigans, but, okay. So if something dies, we can bring it back. Of course, it'll have no actual HP. Oh, no, it'll have 60% HP. I think. I hope. Unfortunately, we did only roll one mobilize. She'll let the wisp move out. You can start wisping. You're just going to go in defense mode. We have another evokers and move out. And I mean... Okay. Saving our mana. I killed the evoker. Nope, not dead. Not dead. We can bless it, and then we can cleric whatever it. And we can even... Oh, just kidding. We can even rescue it. That is not true at all. Okay. So I was going to save my mana. I lied. So if I shank this, I use it. I consume its attack. We're stuck. This is like the worst timeline. But it's fine. We are trying. I'm not even sure how I would... I mean, okay. I'm a little sure how I would improve this concept. First of all, do what architects are good at. Actually, just scratch that. Don't be an architect. But if I was going to be an architect, I would do what they're good at, which is guardians. Are you dead? No. Close, though. Wow, okay. We did it. Maybe I should get a hero that's actually meant to tank too. Like, I have 2 casters. Maybe we need one of our more durable boys. I believe that draft went to the under... Can you attack from here? That would be kind of annoying. The under opus. Okay, let's get some vision, I guess, for what it's worth. Maybe you should start Diggy Diggy as well. So we can find and expand into or something. I just want to have a hope. You know, what if the warden comes through my capital? I didn't think about that. Okay, we have 2 guardians, right? Yeah, we need more. Wayfinder is in. All right, paladin time. This is going to be our front. This is our front. Thank you. This is our front line. We're not tier 3 yet, but we're going to have them in place. If I annex something. Right next to you, do you think he'll just go to this? Okay, we might need this, actually. We're also going to take Astral Inspiration because I love research. And I think I'm taking the Rite of Astral Abundance as well. Because we have like 5 mana. And this will now let us cast Lightning Torrent. We'll put this in the pocket. Then we'll get where Virtuous Spirit going. We also have our Scout enchantments. But I actually have a torn opinion. This is really just 1 unit. Watch it kill the evoker. Okay. I had a thought where the scout buffs should just be free. Like, you should just know the scout buffs. I'll spend 12 Imperium to make this a loyalty pact next turn. Because then it will reinforce me. And then our plan will all be great. The reason why I think why I'm against it, though, is because we've used multiple times. Fantastic. Oh, +2 cooldown. Are we okay with that? Yeah, we're okay with that. We've used it multiple times as just a way to kind of like speed up our research. This city is so doomed. If it survives this, we're going to have to give it a clever name. Because I can't... I don't know. No. Okay. From the top rope, death. Okay, we can pull them into this. We do have our spell ready as well, which we are going to take 100%. Stormscale Serpent, I'm in. I don't care what it is. We're doing it. We're taking it. It's frontline, baby. Done. I mean, it probably wouldn't be a bad idea to get this. We are, what? Close to Town Hall 3? We'll get a blacksmith so we can start building more armies. I think we need the brunt of our force to be on this thing. We're going to stand next to it to reveal all of its units. I think this would still damage it even if I didn't reveal them, but we're revealing them. Voila. And we're going in. This is a low-risk battle. I'm curious what the AI does. I think what we're going to do... That's not bad. We're going to let the vassal, our ally, soak up most of the hates. And then we're going to, like, come in with the steel chair. So we're going to kind of pull back a little bit. Or at least the chair. Hopefully it's made of steel. The biggest concern here, and it is a significant concern, is that the full action of the warden just like deletes my units. I should not be standing together. There is a very real possibility. Also, oh, this position was awful. Okay. I shouldn't be staying together. Guess what? We're staying together now. Let's hope our defense is good enough. Because we're going into like warding stance and shield wall and all that crap. I think the warden will come. Okay, fantastic. Now the reason why this is bad is because I needed to be in range for this. These are all industrious, right? Yeah. You guys are going in for me, thank you. I do have a fervor. Which is cute, I think. This evoker is pretty low, so we'll pull you back. I don't know when he's gonna pop off, but we can hope that it's not now. We can fulminate because they have lightning weakness, so we probably want to make use of that. And I actually have the mana to do so at the moment. Okay. Go, my vassal. That, okay, that's fine. It's constricted. No big deal. Okay. They're very interested in killing this one singular spear boy. Thank you for the bullshit defense. I don't appreciate you sitting next to me, but that's okay. Here it comes. Okay, that wasn't that bad. There goes nature. That's okay, though, because she didn't eat the corpse, so I can make the corpse anew. Okay. Wake up. I am a little worried about this, though. We can now start stacking on top of each other, but We're really out of position. Like, we could go through here and clear this. Okay. Now the AI will think twice and or thrice about this. I am going to move this guy over here. It would be very unfortunate if she gets killed again, but I mean, I think he... Oh man, someone's dying here to this space beast. I don't know who, but unless the AI walks over to it, we are kind of screwed. Looks like that is a negative El Capitan. Okay, his hero slipped away. Okay. The AI hero took the brunt of the damage. Respect, respect. Like how the moment I get mana, I'm just like destroying, just throwing it all out there. Okay. Our evoker survived. Now, for whatever reason, unbeknownst to me, and perhaps all of mankind, I'm assuming this is just hostile to everybody. I need more range on this. I had a thought. The Warden... I need to heal myself too. The Warden is not a battle mage. So it cannot cast spells while in melee. However, it flies, so it's none to... This might be a dead guardian, actually, now that I think about that positioning for longer than 3 seconds. Oh, nice. It's a flying unit, so it's just going to fly to where it's safe. Or, you know, where it can do damage and stuff. Thanks. Cool. Why didn't it phase? Oh, is it just doing my turn? Okay, well, we sacrificed a lot of the AI, which was kind of our intended plan. Although, just once per battle. It is a little crunk that Resurrection is just a 3-turn cooldown, I will admit. I was going to resurrect the AI as hero for them, but... Because they did well. They did me a service. Now, I'm not one to forget such a thing. I mean, now wouldn't be a bad time to test if this is, in fact... Yep, okay. Okay. Interesting. Interesting. Fair enough. That's good to know, you know, for future reference. The idea is that the Warden of Manuhari collapses and dies, but don't worry, the Pretender can be back. Oh, I'm pulling in the other army now. Fantastic. I'm going to use them to get rid of all my problems. I'd rather not lose an Evoker in the process. I feel like this could be so many battles with me just... I'd rather not lose this unit, you know? Okay. I could have just gone supports with Our Lady here. And, you know, maybe that was the correct call, but I feel like this is going to provide us with a lot of... It's just 20 health when you can't move. I feel like the offensive version... I was always curious about the hostile wild growth and how much it would or would not, you know, provide us in protection. Because when I saw the skill tree for the first time, you know, there is a part of my brain that's just like, why would I never not just take free grace and Fey crap? You know? I mean, I don't believe you can get Fey crap naturally, but because you're generating obscuration, if you go down the path of the Fey, then you would get free miss just being there. No? So why wouldn't you? Also, don't forget this guy can teleport. I don't know if he's going to. But he could go balls deep for our check here, so we're going to have to... Although our vassal is acting next, right? Our ally, not exactly our vassal yet. Our economic situation will improve the moment they become vassals, but until then... Oh, cool, he taunted the shock boy. Cool, they've kind of set up a battle line for me then. Wow, that spear guy's kind of in the wrong spot. Right, you can do that. That's fine. I think we have a low elf evoker in the back that I can just, Nope. Okay. Well, because I can't do this here, we can move up and kill this, maybe. 70%. Good. Now, this guy also doesn't have... Okay, that's fun. Do I even want to be here? Maybe we just let it go. Let it go. I'm hoping the Horned God sees all this crap coming at him and is like, I'm going to peace out and not attack the one hit point unit in the back here. That would be real cool. That would be pretty cool indeed. I can't do anything. I feel so helpless. Worthless. And I could heal the 1 HP character in the back line, okay. There you go. I didn't. Good job, Fab. I didn't want to tie up the Horned God because apparently this is one tile away from this, which this guy could have moved, but... Did you heal me? Oh, that was nice. Like, where did all this health come from? Good slow. That means he doesn't retaliate. Not that he would have anyway, being a mage. Okay. I don't know why I didn't... Oh, right. On this turn. That's why I didn't do anything. Well, thank you, my industrious friends, for slight misplay. I could have come and stood next to him for the lightning disruption. Okay. That is the good thing about the Earth Shakers, is that they have the double... You know, this wild growth thing is not... I mean, it's my fault for the positioning, right? Because I was super far back, but we'll see. I just have to be tactical. 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 Which is really hard to do when you're dying. But, you know, we're giving it our all. I do have spell cost reduction as well as we keep spamming this crap out. So there's that. I don't know what he's going to do. I have an evoker who can do something. Cool. Maybe the AI will surround this guy and he won't be able to do anything. Yeah. Do it. He doesn't have battle mage, right? So he can in fact be surrounded and then useless. Yep. Nope. He has battle mage. Okay. It's just the Warden of Manuhari that's like, you know what? The Warden's enough of a problem. We don't need the whole world. We don't need him to have everything. Tying him up is still good enough. Okay. Where's this? Nice, I'm pulling in my my allies. Good job, AI. I am so unbelievably proud of you. Yep. I'm just... You did great. You know, you're the best. The best part is I think I could just do nothing. I think I can just put it on 3-speed, end my turn every time, and just let the AI do it. I think I heard in the last dev stream, I didn't mention it in my video because I kind of forgot, but I think I mentioned, or they mentioned that they weren't looking at doing a rework for the high culture at this particular moment in time. That might change. Might not. I'm moving up one tile. You know, with the way that we're playing like this, I may, well... I was going to say that I might get resistance support, but then I realized the Warden counters resistance support. Because everything it does splashes. Wow, I really did choose, like, the worst of all possible worlds for this, didn't I? Culture that needs time to stack up. Playing with a unit... Focusing on a unit type that the culture doesn't have naturally. The worst archetype currently in the game. Or the weakest, I should say. Yeah, just, I swear if that can't reach, I will be a little upset. I'm going to try not to kill my allies unit, but I'm at the point where what happens, happens, you know? Cool. Almost got him. Just kidding. Alright, I have liberated your unit. You can do the rest here. Wouldn't it be funny if the bird flew over everything and this attacked the Star Guardian and killed him? That would be kind of funny. Sad. But funny. It is slowed. I don't think that's an mobilization. Can we get immunity to bleeding? Because then I'll be much happier to just shove down the wild growth. Top of my own units. Is elemental immune to bleeding? Oh. I might have an idea. Which is part of my plan already. I have schemes that I've cooked for this, and I have like 2 different variants of the schemes. One is more interesting, I think, and the other one is more obvious. But the way things have been going, I should just go with the more obvious one. It will help our survivability. Thank you, vassal of mine. We got some XP, increasing our instructor rank. We got some renown. Wait, was I healing more outside than I am in your domain? Are you not my vassal? I thought you could heal an ally domain. I guess not. Okay. You know, you learn something new every day. Against your will. Okay, we have a mana node here, and nothing else is alive. Blint has leveled up. He's level 8. And I think it's only fair the Star Guardian goes to the Adept of Astro. We do have a cleanse. This is only one person. I think we're just rushing. So we got the cleanse. We're going to get the regenerating supports. Regeneration, or our support skills will also grant 1 regeneration. Then we're going to go Battlefield Restoration. I think this is like the only good thing in the cleric tree. Yeah, 41, go away. So Stellasis is going to fall here. Again. Just kind of how it is. Destroying an infestation or conquering a free city grants a stacking relation to all free cities. I'm interested. Okay, we might be getting large enough to take this on with our 2 heroes and our growing army. That's annoying. I don't think I do anything here. Okay. I'd like to get this as well. This would be fun. We have 16 turns to go deal with this. Okay, so this did go down. Did not go down, okay. It went off the thing. Okay, good. I wasn't sure if it would entirely. Celestis has been besieged. We should be able to pull the same trick we did last time where we lose the city, then we walk back over it and everything will be okay. I think we are going to go this way. I don't remember what the reward is for this, but it's probably better than... We need to take a walk anyway. For a little bit of healing, if you know what I'm saying. A little bit of heal juice. Virtuous Spirit is ready. This is going to help our durability quite a lot. We gain +2 Spirit Resist. When we drop below 60% of max HP, we ignore our casualties, well, half of them, and gain some bonus defenses. As a Wizard King, you can choose whether or not this affects your Wizard King. We have chosen to allow it to do so, and we're getting a frontliner. So we have Elements, which is a Spellblade. He's a duelist, so I don't think we're going to want him in just yet. And we have Strength, who is a warrior. And I'm not going to lie, I'm leaning towards warrior. We could get another Battle Saint. No, we're going to go Strength. I basically made him a Roman, like, gladiator type character. What have you got, bud? Nope. That's not what you're doing. You can be Materium, I suppose. Like, just here. He could also go... What if he goes Chaos? You know what? Go Chaos. It's fine. Foraging training. Now the question is, do we want a... I mean, to be fair, we could have a shock unit without having... going down, like, the shock side. Which is quite odd to say. I do like guarded charge. I think that's probably the best thing here. You go into your shock and then and move on. We could also go... Oh, we could do that one build. We'll start with health. That one build where we get just all like the generic stat increases. 18, did you know Celestis has a food shortage? Could you possibly imagine why? I don't know. I feel like that's a bit of a mystery, to be honest. I cannot possibly conceive what would be causing that shortage here. You know? I think I'm going to get row building. I'm going to be careful not to build too many. Not to build too many. The first thought on my mind is to spam it. I'm going to try not to road gourd up. Cartography 10. Oh, that was so helpful. Great, thank you. We might... Wait, hold on. We might need strength to establish a new city. Where are you going? Oh, right. Of course. You're going to steal this back. The oldest trick in the book. So what we're going to do, actually, is strength is going to go over here. And we are going to establish a third city. The Paladin is in. Again, we can't really craft them right now. We have no archers. We are going to go for the House of Charity, though. We have basically nothing. We could go Room of Recall, actually. Because, well, let's be honest. I suspect Blint is not safe. Not even a little bit. We can also build the item forge because we do have a lot of fragments. That might help us out a lot, actually. Fuck you, game. A Soother might not be bad, actually. They're a support that's actually... What? No. The turns are really short, but because we're near our AI friend, we're getting to see all of his activities. Upon arrival at the Gold Vein, it becomes clear that the spawn of a caustic worm hatched a few days ago. The Gold Vein is overrun with the writhing bodies of the young caustic worms. Their corrosive mucus oozes into the nearby fissures. The screech of their sire can be heard echoing from the deep tunnels from which the young caustic worms hatched. The young caustic worms have been feasting on Werk, judging by the partial dissolved remains that litter the area. How could anyone survive this infestation? Is it foolish to believe that nature's sibling is still alive? Foolish, perhaps, but we shall believe nevertheless. And done. I didn't have to I did not have to manual a fight. Consider it a win. Your troops search the area and the tunnels. When they pass a crack beneath the central gold vein, someone whispers, "Are they gone?" A shade maker crawls out of her hiding spot. I knew someone would come looking for me eventually. I head down there for days, I think, eating larvae and slimy moss to survive. The girl chuckles and produces a satchel. But it was worth it. The tunnels surrounding this gold vein are teeming with rubies. Yes, gold veins, known to house rubies. The shade maker sighs gratefully. For rescue me, please. Please accept the treasure I discovered. My skills are at the service of the first star guardian, Blint, the Undercelestial. Wow, we made a lot of money. And we also, this is new, you get renowned for completing your person's quest, or maybe just this one, I don't know. I appreciate it, though. There is a world where I just take the Shade Maker, and that is the world we live in. Okay, so this is the Great Bird Nest. Siege Master. Not sure binding. So, lady. These are not very... There's too many of them. Master Skywalker, what are we going to do? As your troop approached the band of mercenary guards, they raised the white flag. We were hired by a rich merchant to look after the manor node. The leader of the gang, a knight guard, explains. We expected to protect it from roaming scoundrels. Not against a full-fledged assault, please. Accept our surrender and let us go. So the Night Guard is a unit that will not exist in the next patch. The enemy's units are adjacent enemy units have advantages of receiving center defense and resistance. Interesting. It is being reworked into the Death Guard and the Tyrant Guard, depending on which variant of the Dark Culture you are. I'm thinking of taking this literally just for numbers, and no other reason. Alright. 4 turns now. My goodness. Well, that's fine. You're here to do this. There's a part of me that's like, should I have even gone to these surface worlds? Okay, can't quite build through this, but that's alright. We will soon. Mana, thank you. We are going to wait here because we're going to yoink our city back. We might be building an outpost here to get this. We'll see. It would be pretty cool if that 6-stack moves away from the Great Bird Nest, and then we can get Call of Chaos, and we can get we're gonna get Fruitful Integration, but we can get Call of Chaos and Pacification, and kind of just double dip on our boons. And life would be pretty good, I think. We do have our first. I only have 293. Oh my goodness gracious. We do have the item forge. We can start crafting things, and you better believe one of the first things we're making, if I can, which is, we'll see. Fantastic. The rejuvenating conch. This is for Blinty boy. Blint would have done so much better as a champion. Which is what all Blints are. I just thought, oh, you know, he's a Star Guardian. He's coming from beyond. It'll be cute. So this whole series is, it'll be cute. We need to build that, and our next expansion is going to be a quarry. Right now. Quarry on a mana node. Done. I didn't see this move. Oh, it did. Cool. We're going to double dip. I heard a sound effect. Holding her family heirloom, your hero, Nature, approaches you with a formal greeting and proclaims, I am the heir of a proud bloodline. One of my ancestors was a lawbringer, another an elitist. Their renown echoed through me. I grew up defying those values, so I became a steward. But now that I'm older and embracing tradition feels like a way to honor my ancestors, to remember who they were, I seek your advice in this matter, my first Star Guardian. You will remain a steward. You are your own legacy. Don't do this to me. Okay. I like this. Soil Tenders has grown on me. We are going into Pacification, excuse me, and we are going to Call of Chaos. And we are going in. I'm going to try not to road gourd up. Are you? Are you really? So the AI wins, losing the Archer, the newly acquired units, and the Evoker. Let's see if we can do a little bit better. That would be great. Just a little bit better. I will admit, the clouds do look a little ridiculous, but it's okay. You know what would be cool? An actual support unit. That'd be nice, I think. You know? This bird has dastardly schemes, I can feel it. Okay. I'm 100% dropping the base here. We're gonna see if this wild growth was worth it in the end. Okay. I mean, I could drop it here. It's completely away from everything, and if it hits good. Or we can drop it here. Okay. Where it did something. I couldn't tell you what it did, but it did something. I did have a world spell ready to go, too. This might have killed if I used the world spell, actually. Because of vulnerability. I think we want to go here and just tie this up. Tie it up some more. I don't know. See, I think the dream is that we have enough evokers that we just chain the whole world dead. I think that is a good dream to have. I'm gonna go here and defense. Ambitious, perhaps. But, good nevertheless. We can sprint for 1 tile, which brings me here or here. Okay. Oh, shit, I have an archer. Is this how you also got the archer killed AI? It could be. Oh! Okay. Blint has a cleanse, but I think it's a pretty bad one. Okay. 100%. Coming with the flanks. We need to kill this, by the way. Like, I hope I didn't surprise you, but this needs to die. The goal is for this thing to die. And, for Blint to step on it. What's the cooldown on this? Next turn. Can I do this? I can. Oh! I'm just going to go step on this, and then Blint is going to heal. I think if I need to heal her because the AI is going to go for her. She's squishy. I think you're just going to defend. You can kill that. He is blind, so he is losing retaliation. He might die as well, honestly. We'll see. Okay. Those are the carrion birds. They feast upon the flesh of our enemies. I think we did it, team. We have done it. Okay, that thing's stunned. Astral membrane did its job. Huzzah. So you are linked to something, right? Yes. Oh. I just want to do that. Is that so much to ask? I just want the evokers to evoke the screen. That is all my heart desires. I'm set on fire for a little bit. That's fine. %. Let's roll it. Nailed it! Wow. I am in disbelief. I am definitely taking that. That's pretty good too. Cool. And we got the carrion bird. You know what? I'll take it. The army grows. Okay, we have the rejuvenating conch. And we have the monarch leg, which is... I guess you can do that. Because he can arcane rescue then summon if he wants to. Or... Hold on. Okay, it's going to take a turn. But we can use the arcane rescue to get nature into position to then drop the... Oh. Yeah, it's going to take a turn to transfer this. But we can use the arcane rescue to pull nature into position to have her drop the thing. I think we are... Oh man, Life Seed could be really good. We're going to start with reclaiming attacks because we kind of need to get some healing. And reclaiming attacks is one of my favorite forms of healing in the game. It's free. Okay, I do see an Empyrean pickup. Just kidding. Okay. We're almost to this position where we're definitely going to make a third city. Could we... I have another infestation. Could we possibly be recovering? How's this doing? Okay, they're still standing on it. No big deal. I'm a patient man. It is my only virtue. Pretty much. At the item forge, we can't make this again, can we? Nope. So we got the... This has a hysteria storm. Wow. I'm thinking about giving that to nature. Which doesn't make a lick of sense. There is the druid staff, though. Ah! That makes sense, if it wasn't so expensive. We can break down... Never did anything. Okay, we do have vassals. That's probably where our recovering is coming from. So we have 2 vassals. Well, we have 1 vassal. We're about to have a second one. So Portentium, we can tell them to do something. It would be great if you could kill the bird nest. I don't think it can, though. Can you kill the one next to your base that's killing you? That'd be pretty cool. We'd have to, like, support it with this stuff, I think. Which, sorry, but all my money is on me. I'm assuming they're going to attack me. I feel like there's no... You're not close enough, right? There's no other logical choice for the... But, yeah. But for the bird to attack me. That's it. Okay. Well, I mean, you know, it's just what it is. It's just how and what and why and where and who and when. It's just it's, you know, like, it's just... When you're having a bad dream, but the dream only gets worse. It's like one of those. Bless you for the crits. Cosmic you for the healing. We do have a revive as well, which is like a cheating full heal. Kind of silly not to get fire arrows now. Honestly, the only reason I wanted fire arrows was so that it would continue spreading the research boon. No other reason. I was going to say, come on, Gabe. I know I'm having a hard time, but... Okay, this is pretty dead, I think. Sap, you're immobilized. Cool. There's a distracted plant here, which does suck, but... So this guy can teleport. We're going to make sure that we're all surrounded so that the teleport is inconsequential. I mean, this might happen, but I can just resurrect her. It'll be fine. Go away. Okay. Oh, he went down there. Alright, that's where our revive is going then. I need the wisp to get out of the way. Move. Bitch. Get out the way. Get out the way. Get out the way. This did not exactly go how I had planned, but it was foolish of me to ever think that it would. You know? Okay. Can safely-ish navigate. You are now standing on that. I won't say that is your sole purpose in life, but it is a contributing factor. I think this Earthshaker is going to die again. As pointed out last time, one of the most hazardous positions on our entire roster. Well, this will heal even if we miss, so... Plus 20. Was it not 10? It was 20 originally. I thought they nerfed it, but... Okay. Maybe they didn't. Okay, Electrify's gonna be doing a lot of damage here. Wait, this wasn't a... Well, sorry, Night Guard. I have a bigger target to revive. I do have a free action Bless, and I think I'm going to put it on you. And then we're going to revive her. And then we're going to kill this. Not too complicated, I hope. Fortunately, I don't really have anything to... Okay, get back. Is anything to stand on it, except for these birds. I could have just eaten the corpse. Well, if we make it that far, we can just eat the corpse. How about that? Okay, well. I like how the guy that... I mean, I could sprint away here. Okay. Maybe we don't lose him as well as the Night Guard. Nice. Alright, we only lost the Night Guard. The game is taunting me by giving me enemies that are, like, all resistant to range attacks. Hey, what are the units that, you know, all naturally have wind barrier? Let's find all of them and put them here for Fabe to smack his face against. Thoughts? Fantastic. Okay, we did lose the Night Guard. Very unfortunate. Put some... Okay, I think we circle around to Portentium to heal up here, and then kind of like go back around to redeem our domain. Omega lol. I think I have to boost this. This is a very unfortunate expenditure. I can barely sneak out this way. Okay, how are you doing? You're doing okay. We could meet some friends. I am of the opinion... I don't know how correct or false this is. Wait, are you... Why is this uninhabitable? Hmm? Thoughts? This? You can't just put down a province right here in the water, slap it down in between the middle of the crossroads. It's uninhabitable! Oh. That's fine. That's... It's fine. I'm not mad. Okay. The choice we make here is very important. Because as I mentioned earlier, I have two ideas. I have a funny idea and a less funny idea. The funny idea, I think we're going to have to let it go. I think it's going to have to go. Because what we need here is a Shadow Tome. It isn't... Well, it has to be a full Shadow Tome. It doesn't matter which of these 4 full Shadow Tomes we choose. 5, even. Just kidding. 4. But it has to be one of them. And I had the idea of taking the Tome of Souls for Soul Overflow, which is an incredible buff. For Soul Binders, which is a minor increase for our mages. And, I mean, we could use Feast of Souls, but this is pretty much it. I could still take it for that. But I had an idea to link this up with something much later on that I think I'm going to have to forego. Maybe I don't. The other choice, of course, the obvious one, Cryomancy, we can back research here. We'll get a research post, which we do have a multiplier for. We can get some bonus damage of the elemental variety, and Blizzard is one of the best world spells in the game. for this tier. So we also get the Ice Witch, which I don't think would be overly helpful, but I mean, more battle mages, more good, right? So that's kind of like the idea. I'm really tempted about this idea of Soul Overflow. It's an exceptional spell, but it costs souls, which the only form of our souls will be from Soulbinder. So I think I'm just going to play it safe, and we're going to go Cryomancy.
When all the world has turned to ice, I see a pure frostling paradise. Frost their limbs and make their bones brittle, entombed in icy blood. Summon the blizzard to freeze flesh and inspire fear that harkens back to a time when mortals huddled in caves, fearing the cold would claim them.
I'm not super ecstatic about a White Witch, but we will take it. It's not really the plan, but it's okay. Strength should be ready to build the city soon. We do need the funds to put down a... Yeah, we do have military engineering, so we can pop down an outpost. We do have free flow integration, so we can, we'll be a little better at building stuff. I think I'm about to rage if all of this is uninhabitable, though. A flurry of colorful wings, accompanied with the tweeting songs from 1,000 beaks, heralds to you the arrival of Yukara Zandari, the Phoenix. Well, then it is true what the flying eyes have decried, and the serpent has shed its tail to grow a second head. Zandara the Phoenix stares at you as if she is attempting to pierce your soul. But let it be known that the Krasura are no helpless foe. The ingenuity and indomitable will of our ancestors lets our spirits soar high and plunge the serpent into the abyss. Flee these lands of our protection, Blint the Under-Celestial, and return to the sky beyond. The Krasura will invoke their wrath upon any invaders. So if we roll this 50-50... he slightly likes us, and if we lose stability. Serpent, Sky Beyond, admit your confusion. Zandira the Phoenix shows no intention of enlightening you on the meaning of her words. What a shameful age to live in, where the ignorant are given the power to challenge the wise. She continues her speech. Our forefathers were the sages of the sky beyond, guides and gatekeepers of its many worlds. The lion himself, who ruled above all, sought their counsel and aid against its foes. But when the lion fought the world worms, it became the manticore, betraying and stinging our ancestors with its poisonous tail. We prevailed through the darkest night, devoid of the light from the sky beyond. Now the serpent has come out with thunder and fire, maliciously feigning woe. But wherever it grows a new head, we will peck it out. Well, my plan originally was to kill them both. So much for a Star Guardian, right? But if you want to fight, we'll fight. So the serpent is the Commonwealth remnants. I will aid them in their struggle. Okay. So this is uninhabitable. This is habitable. This is habitable. Can't see this far yet. Build a couple more roads. Okay, we're being chillin' here. A little unfortunate the way this is panning out, but maybe it should be here. I mean, no matter where I build here, I'm stuck by uninhabitable shenanigans, so we will go here. Okay, new city's prepared. We're going to keep digging. Can't quite reach that, but we'll keep digging. There is that draft something over there? We could... What the... Huh. What? Okay. As the skirmish ends, a blazing light bedazzles you. From its splendor, a vigil emerges. Its layered voice, resonating with a metallic harmony, exclaims, "Be not afraid, for this was your ordeal, and in its glory you have bathed. These foul creatures shall no longer ravage these sacred lands. Rise now and seize your divine retribution." Come with me. A zealot. Who attacked this? Unfortunate. Alright. Uplift my... I don't want to... What type of zealot is it? I thought I was getting a free vigil here. Oh, it's a deep architect zealot. Just give me a vassal. Okay. I was really excited. I thought I got a vigil for free and like we were going to be cool. Oh, hey, I found the warden. I think this snake is dead. I should have just retreated with the snake. That was greedy of me. I'll be the first to admit when I'm being a little greedy. Can I stand here and take this? Okay. Okay. Same plan. We're dragging the warden over here. This is about to be our vassal's problem. Why are there so many... Oh, I know why there's so many bird nests. There's a new vassal over there to be had. These guys have left. Okay, so this is an actual invasion, and this is just one wandering the bird nest. So Stellesis is safe. I'm broke, but it's safe. We need to meet the... I need to keep my... I need to meet the humans now. Because I have... I can... Whether we choose to temporarily ally with them, we can ally with them. Go from there. Duke Falco Shepherd of the Free City Tridale approaches with fanfare. "We, the people of Tridale, greet you, O first Star Guardian Blint Celestial. You will find here a place of honor, glory, and devotion to chivalry. We anticipate that either peace will be achieved between us because of values we share, or we will engage in glorious combat that the bards will sing of for ages to come." How close are we to this? 6 turns. Okay. I mean, we could also remove one of the stones from our... Because they're vassals now, right? Sure. Under Opus has buildings to build, but no money to build them, so you shall produce for me. I did never explain the monument. I'm sorry. I've been a little distracted. The architect's unique feature is the monument, and the reason why they take time to build up... Big sad. Wait, do you think I can run away? No, he just pops the thing, right? Let's see if we can run. The reason why the architects require a little bit of time to build up is because they're kind of balanced around the fact that they scale indefinitely. Wait, is it in a battle loss? Oh, whatever. Off you go. But they have to... Fantastic. They have to build these monuments in order to do that. You need 3 affinity. Right. You need 3 affinity to dedicate a monument to an affinity of your choice. There are so many pickups over here. I'm so jealous. I think I'm going to go here and see what we can... Yeah, we'll keep moving. What's this? Oh, sure. You need 3 affinities. You dedicate an affinity of your choice. I forgot I was Adept Settlers. And it gives you 1 affinity incarnate, which all of your culture units, you get the astral incarnate. So now all of our units, cultural, and then the ones that we recruit and have the thing equipped for, or the enchantment active, will gain damage based on that affinity that you dedicated the monument to. So as we get more Wonderstone from magical materials, as we scale up, we will become frighteningly powerful. The problem is that I have all these birds and progenitor golems on my ass, preventing me from doing that. Also, I'm being silly with my build, so, I mean, again, kind of like skill issue. Is this Tridale? Oh, I guess it is. I think this is a dead scout. We're going to try... I wanted to swim across here to meet the Commonwealth. I guess I'm going to just wait for that. Because we have it now. Basic seafaring. Okay, we're in a 3rd city. The Under Opus can expand. There's unfortunately nothing cool to expand to. We can expand up top soon, but not quite yet. What do we need? Farms. You know what? That's a great point. You know where we can build a farm? I want that sheep. I want the sheep. Alright, whatever. I don't know. Here, put this here because then we can expand onto this if we do that. We do have enough funds to rebuild everything. We can also expand, which we want to build something. I think the game's UI just had a moment. We want to see what we need to boost anything. We're going to build this for sure. Do we want a second quarry? We have farm, quarry, farm. This is a forester. So a second quarry wouldn't be bad. That's what I'm getting from this. Not many nodes here. So we'll grab this one to connect us to the sea. We're not going to go here and be inside the infestation because that feels silly. We'll trade some mana for gold, I think. Wait. That is a lot of mana we're trading, but I think it is worth it for now. Because we just need money. Our gold, our magic usage is not great. Yeah, that's the dead scout. Flee! Good. Flee! Flee the city! I'm not sure what these guys' plans are. But, we should be strong enough to take this, especially if I pop that spell. This may look repetitive. Okay, there's a wonder down here. Can't build roads on coast terrain? I was supposed to say, what coast terrain? Good old strength. Scouting with the hero. Ever efficient Fabe. 6-9. Nice. Okay, we're trying to get up here so we can meet the Commonwealth and help them out. I'm hoping that because we've already met with the birds and they've, you know, we have sentenced them to doom, that the Commonwealth is going to be like, oh, hey, it's a friend. Or maybe, do I even try and keep this thing alive? It is okay. Maybe our Arcane Council will be like, hey, wait, no, don't. He's a friend. A friend who's getting his ass whooped, but a friend nonetheless. What's the range on this? 4? 1, 2, 3. Oh, my. Okay, hold on. Who's ready? To rumble. If I can get the Phoenix to overextend, that's what I'm looking for. then I think life will be good. We definitely want to pull back, though. Like, we definitely want to kind of accumulate over here. We need to keep getting frontline, because we have a lot of everything else. But we're going to need frontline. Alright, we have isolated the bird. Destroyed my wall. I am a little upset about that. But I think other than that, I'm pretty happy with how this panned out. I should have waited. Famous last words. Okay, because we're not reviving anyone, we can pull back with Blint. We can give some crit to somebody. We have to remember it is crits, regeneration, and healing. It's all of the above. We have to try and, like, incentivize this thing to not... just walk away. It already did its explosion, so we should be safe to, get in there? I don't know. Probably, definitely should have done that first. We're actually so close to killing this. Hold on. But no one can stand on it. I think we'll wait then. Because part of the problem with the Phoenix is that when it explodes, it's or it'll die, right? But then it'll come back to life and it will explode. And that's undesirable. That's unfortunate. That's fine. Okay. Have you come stand on this? Go here. I was right that the birds are kind of ignoring all my hard work. Assist friendly fire. So what I'm getting from this, by the way, is that I once again chose poorly. Because, like, what's the point of having this wild growth thing if it doesn't affect most of the natural enemies of the realm? Babe. I don't know. What is the point? I don't know. Is there one? Probably not. That might be a dead bird as well. I might have sent that in prematurely. To be fair, this isn't like the worst I've done. I'm not sure what that says about me. But you may recall one of the sponsored videos that I did, I made it very difficult for myself. It took me like, what, 60 turns, I think, to get a second city. It was bad. Oh, this is all difficult terrain, too, for non-flying units. Son of a biscuit. So yeah, just, we've done worse. On top of that, the goat playthrough was full of necessary cheese. Like, oh, my goodness gracious. We shenanigan the crap out of that playthrough. It still might be a dead bird, but maybe? No, the bird's fine. We're chilling. Chilling. Alive and chilling. Oh, I was able to save the hatchling. The Halo of Necron. Start of each turn grants a baseline chance of 15 weakened on each adjacent enemy and makes his suit become strengthened. I got a Phoenix. And that's why you take Call of Chaos. Literally no other reason. We are on our way to getting... We want his ambition. Okay. This is the Apex skill of the Battle Saint. We currently have available to us Immortal Saint, which we're not doing, but what this does was one turn after this unit dies, it comes back to life at 40% HP and gains 5 fervor. Don't care. Honestly, I feel like this is the worst option here. It's cool, it's thematic, but if you're being in melee, you just go smite. It's ridiculous. And if you're a spellcaster support, you just go Battlefield Restoration. Like, yeah. This is going to be our Apex skill. This is a full action. All friendly units gain 1 regeneration per stack of fervor consumed, and we enter defense mode. And of course, we'll also heal for 10, and it will apply regeneration. We're also going to make it do 1 bolstered resistance. And then we're going to get this as well. Yeah, I don't think this is very good. Because, like, I could go over here. So the Ritualist healing. We, of course, have a single target heal, which we could do. We have a lot of single target... Well... They also get something like this, right? The Rite of Restoration. All friendly units in combat heal for 10. And then they get a whole bunch of buffs from the passives for supports as well. It might be this, though, right? Hastens? Because then again, they get all of the... They get all of the support buffs. Which will be 1 strengthened. You get to choose between 1 regeneration or 3 status resistance. In an odd... I'd probably go regeneration normally, but we might end up going fortifying support just because we get so much regeneration from our other guy. Probably going polymorph for the memes. Decompose is fun. I bet this is going to be a good ability. Bolster defense, bolster resistance. So, we basically have to choose up here for healing. And maybe I can... I don't think we want to go here. I think we want to start healing. And I think we're going to want an AoE heal. With the single target, it's a big fat one, and we remove all their negative status effects. With the AoE, it's a slightly smaller one, 15, and we remove just 1 negative status effects. And these are not just all support skills. These are dependent on the previous ones. So we give them regeneration into bolster defense, or... I'm going to go this way, because then we can use Decompose on the flora we make, which is hostile to all living creatures, including us. Oh, sorry. I road corded. Okay. We have a bird. The White Witch is in. I suppose we can get fire arrows, sure. Valtria has been founded. Hopefully Valtria will have a happier existence than... Need a forester. It's neighbor. It's kin. Because we need walls. Walls, workshop. We're getting there. And this will be strength. He is a prospecting governor, so he likes having mines, which I thought there would be... Okay, we have to move this around. I thought there would be more than unless. Poor Warlock. We're going to want that as well. We are now level 3 renowned, so each population grants us +2 knowledge and +5 combat and world map casting points. Does it? I think it's just +5 combat casting +5. Yes, okay. That would be cool. Also very OP. It would be even stronger than it was in its initial stage, which was pretty cracked. Pretty cracked. I think, though, we have finally stabilized the point that I can clear all of this out. We have a standing army. We have heroes. We have a hope for the first time in a long time. Maybe we can tier up next turn. That's right what we're doing, right? To get the paladins going. I think it is. Now, unfortunately, we're going to be able to benefit much from cryomancy, but it's still just a research post that's +10 knowledge, and that was kind of all I'm going for. You know? You know what? We'll wait. We'll just produce for one turn. Zap that, put you back in the pocket. Okay, so this is their domain. We might be able to just auto this. That'd be really cool. How many birds have I fought today? I have more birds to fight. I feel like I shouldn't let this die because it is my anti-large unit. We're just going to call this Bird Simulator, I think. But I thought birds weren't real. You and me both. Okay. We move on. We cry. I can't believe I went with the wild growth and I'm like, oh yeah, I bet this will be... No. That's whatever. I went with the offensive wild growth. I thought it would be fun. I thought it would be fine. Most of my enemies are flying, so they're just not affected by it. I am a little upset about that. But again, skill issue. There. And I figured now we're, what am I? 100, an hour and 40 minutes in. I figured I would share some updates. Those happen sometimes. More often than I would like, honestly. About life. And part of the reason that things have been a little quiet lately. And yes, it's more than just the blood clot. If you've made it this far, thanks for watching. I really appreciate it. We generated an ice matriarch, which is going to have all sorts of fun against the impending fire, but we could do. I had the mother of all migraines. The, like what, 4 days ago now? Sure. I have chronic migraine syndrome, but it's usually not extreme, just chronic. This means all the time. But this one, it'd be great if you freeze with this. This one was the worst I've had in a long time. And what made it so bad... Do I really want to do this? Not really. We can do it this way. I had, like... My head hurt, and it was kind of, like, pulsing all around, you know? But then it started going to the next level, which is my vision got blurry. I don't really remember laying down that day. And when I woke up in a pile of blood. So, it was pretty not good. Pretty not good is how I would describe that. This is just a summon. I don't care if you die. And, it has just hurt. That's it. It's just hurt. Ever since then, my head has been, like, on fire. But finally I am feeling better. I guess I could have eaten. I don't know why I'm so bad at that. This bird's probably dead. Well, let's see. It only took, by the way, getting an occipital nerve block. So the nerves in the back of the head, which is usually the source of my problem. Those things are overactive and bad stuff. I got a occipital nerve block. I got migraine medication refilled, like, on an emergency basis. I've had, like, max dose of it for 2 days, and it's finally going away. So hopefully, content will resume. And I'm not dead, so that's nice. That wasn't quite as much of a medical emergency as the whole blood clot could break off and go to your lungs and hearts and kill you. But it was very annoying. So, there's that. Wow, wait, this wasn't your domain? Of course, they couldn't settle here. It was taken. Thank you for the Imperium. I hope you guys can take care of this, because I'm leaving. I have stuff to do. You know, I've got things to do, places to be. Diggy diggy to diggy diggy. Well, we're not going to get the Eye of Manuhari today, unfortunately. Wait, is this the Krasura? So you're the... Oh, the Krasura are a lot closer than I like. I guess we're going to find out. Maybe... Nope, it's the Krasura. Son of a... It's fine. Totally fine. So you can build a second foundation, but every foundation you build, or excuse me, every monument that you build, the subsequent monument of its type gets a 50% cost increase, both in Wonderstone and production. Another hero. I have a fourth hero. So we have Chaos, who, as you can imagine, is chaotic. Light and the Elements. We might end up needing, or being able to do duelists soon. Oh, crane. But I think we come back and we clear all this crap out. I'd like to do it all today so that I don't have to do this next time. And then next time, we can actually make progress on the Eye of Manu. Oh, look who's back. My Free Cities units disappear. Huh. Is it not going to tell me about this? I think we're going to need strength involved, Tim. Maybe we keep exploring here? I don't know. Okay, the serpent's back. Serpento. Okay. Because it's a vassal, I can build in it. I'd like to... Maybe we can bring you over here, I guess. Pull you out. I think I'm going to have to attack from this angle to get my my little vassal in here. Cool. This should be a low-risk battle. There should be no death. I admit it's bold of me to try and keep this spider alive, and we're just going to let it go. Hey, he's dead again. Go away. The achievement for the for this zone, which is of course why we're here, is to kill that guy 5 times. So we're actually like ridiculously close. Actually, we need this whole... I didn't have the mark yet. Well, glad I saw that. I think we're going to go with the Facet of Elements as well. Going to go Astral? I think Chaos fits him as well. Oh, wait, what am I talking about? So this is the Elements. No. This is Elements, not Chaos. Chaos, I picked specifically to go down the fire tree. So you can be Initiative Chaos. I guess you can just be Astral and follow your goat. So Mr. Elements here, even though I realize Elements, multiple is what that implies. False. We're just going to go Lightning. Sorry. This is what we're gonna do. It's also a debuff ability. Do we care about that? Nope. This burning will actually be a special tool that'll help us later. If you want to go rush quick phase for reasons. The Halo of Necron. I could break this down for bits and bobs. Okay, that's good. Do we just make more of these? Probably. I feel like everyone wants one of these. Join the Serpento. Make your way down here. Okay, that's doing great. Fantastic. Team, I think we are finally... I have one single archer unit. I don't plan to have many, but we have the fire arrows now. I think we are alive. That is how I would describe the situation. I think we have stabilized, and we can now run rampant over this accursed realm. You can do it, AI. I believe in you. Thank you. All we need to do is clear out the infestations within our domain. And then we'll be able to freely... Round 2, huh? Freely expand. And, you know, do whatever we want. Perhaps that's what we can do. Okay. Should have kept building roads along the way here. It does mildly annoy me that our hero has been delegated to the task of just digging, but I needed strength down there to build the city to begin with. So, credit mark is in. We can get Summon Vigil. We need Incarnate Mark for sure. This is what gives our Infinity Incarnate to our non-cultural units. The reason I didn't have this before, of course, is we just got one. In fact, I think we can upgrade it soon. This is Nature. Unfortunately, I don't have any more Nature Affinity. We need 4. We are getting more, but I don't think we'll ever have 4. So we might just go Adept of Astral. Because, let's all be honest, this doesn't really matter. We are instead going to use that point to get down to Decomposed. This is a new skill in the game. Big fun. We've had this idea before where you can destroy corpses. Like, you can cannibalize the corpse. There's a tome that I barely ever take. I think I've taken the Tome of Suffering once. That just eats all the corpses on the battlefield for anti-necromancer stuff. This is an anti-necromancer mechanic that you can get pretty early on, actually. Or, of course, we can destroy a flora obstacle, which is what I think will be easier. Sorry, didn't do that. You get that. We're going to build another one. Envy's Thorn. Your hero, Strength, asks for an audience. Gazing to the floor, he pronounces, I see how others achieve their ambitions, while I lay waiting for my chance to prove myself as a prospector. I seek renown like any other. Do I not deserve it, my first star guardian? Am I unworthy of glory? I plead for your guidance once again. He's fine. He's just fine. Why can't you move? Because the turn didn't end. Good reason. You almost siege this city. But never again. Well... maybe again. So let's make sure that Stellesis is not building anything when it gets taken. It is not. Fantastic. What do we need besides all of this. We need to produce stuff, I think. We can also now go into the water. We can get a little bit of water province. Sure. I enjoy water. I like how I walked. Oh, this is technically not void. Interesting. Our prospector. You would think I would have found more magical... That's why I'm doing this, by the way. Well, did I not... Partially why I'm doing this. Keep it secret. Keep it safe. This is a problem. That was my forester. That was the sound of my forester dying. Okay. The road gore must continue. Incarnate Mark is in, so our non-cultural units will now have access to the Affinity Incarnate. As we continue to build monuments, they will gain more damage. We have a third stone. We, of course, are going for advanced logistics, which I should have gotten before we did all this moving. And our third stone for our third free city. The conch. I mean, everyone needs a conch. But, currently not necessary for strength, who's a little... this is out there. What can we make miscellaneous-wise? Creative Farsight, Fearless, Casting Points, True Sight, Army Trainer. Okay. That was a one and done. This is, of course, going to be for Blint because he is an instructor, so this will help him out a little bit. Then I think we're looking at weapons. But I also don't have any crafting things. I believe you can use... You should be able to use this. He's already not on foot, so... We're going to be sieged, so I'm not going to build anything and waste my money. Under Opus, however, go to Tier 3 and get the Wizard Tower. So I'll be able to build the Paladins, and I'll be able to summon the Vigils, and our great struggle shall be finally turned around. I was going to say, if something dies here, it dies. You know? Ooh, okay. Oh yeah, you have Wondrous in here. So now we're going to send our vassals to attack that person. I did not want to spend Imperium to attack now for something that who knows how good it was or wasn't. It's probably shit. Great. What the heck? Okay. I think we need to get strength back with the team. Team. We have advanced expedition, by the way. So you know how this goes. The game is open to us. A bedazzling... Oh. A monk. Wants a lot better than the zealot. We'll take the Pact of Loyalty. Alright, next turn, we bonk this. We'll get another unit. Be full health. Good, good, good. This is Blint the Under Celestial, who is going to get Fervorous Discipline. Knowledge Extraction. That's a pretty good one. We also get the Rite of Astral Summons if we really need an army, which we do, and I want Philosopher Soldiers. I wonder if that research is multiplied. By the Arcane Counselor. I would imagine it is, right? It'd have to be. Well, I don't know about have to be, but I imagine it would be. We want Knowledge Extraction before we kill this. I want to remember. that our Imperium income sucks. And I wasted it. Did your invading force just go in the water? What is this then? Who are you? Oh. Why are there so many of you? Be gone, foul creature. Okay. We're gonna have to fix this again. Alright. No, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Fine, fine. We are at a bit of a weird ledge here. That's interesting. Are we in the defender's position? Okay. Well. You know the rules. So do I. So do I. I guess I just pick one of the... I mean, we could hold on this. We don't have to send it right out the gate. I just do for reasons. That wasn't... Okay, whatever. I'm amazed the Wisp isn't flying, but I'm assuming that's for balance purposes. Because you can get the Wisp pretty early if you try. Boom. Wow. We immobilized quite a lot. So this is actually working. My plan is working. It's not like I'm crazy. Too crazy. We can even summon you. Got the Hunter Spider Matriarch. Cool. This has now been immobilized. It has lightning weakness. And we have Giant Slayer. And we have more lightning. Cool. I have a bird stand on this. I'm amazed Blint can do so much while being tied up in main lane. I mean, I guess it has to do with the whole Battle Saint thing. Go tie this up. Because that is a spellcaster. Surprise. Yeah, sure, whatever. Should we regeneration now? Maybe next turn? Okay. Hey, team. I remembered. I'll just eat it! This has gone stupendously well. Just like compare this to what we were dealing with earlier, and it's like a whole new world. I will admit I did almost start singing. Kaboom! That's what the Whirlwind Sword does for you. So we can actually go here and explode. Does this do friendly fire? Of course it does. I think I'd rather just hit the Phoenix. Although, admittedly, not by much. Okay, well. Let's use our anti-large. It's not very impressive, but it does exist. Don't we have a chance to showcase how cool the Decompose is here, but that's all right. I did also just now realize I can decompose the corpse of the Phoenix and not have to bother with it anymore. This is not too friendly fire. Okay. Sure. That's certainly something. Certainly something indeed. There's not a way to increase the damage of dots, right? Like electrified, burning, bleeding. It all does what it says it does damage-wise, I believe. So the way to get more damage is to just stack more. I don't want to kill the bird. I mean, I do, but if I kill it, it's not... I can't stand on it. I can't decompose it. I can't eat it. Oh, that was painful. I always think of the Horned Gods as just awful units, but they're pretty good, actually. My bias from Age of Wonders 3 remains. See, we can decompose this, and look, big ol' heal. Isn't that nice? I can't believe this is friendly fire. But here we are. And I can't believe it's not butter. I want to get dragged. There you go. Go have a 1v1 with this. Of course, I should have stood next to it first to disrupt the lightning. I wish I had this, but I used it because I'm a silly goose. I wish I'd convinced him. This guy's down to 30 HP, but I think we'll be okay. See, that's why everyone gets a conch. If you're in combat, you get a conch. Oh, hey, there's a heal. Finally, Blint did something. It's only taken all this time, but he's done it. I guess the lesson here, to which I'm trying to depart, if you want a healer, just go Ritualist. Just let the Battle Saint do frontline Battle Saint things. I think that's what we're all learning here today, together. Which is why they're... Is buffing the word? I mean, they are giving a little bit of love to the Battle Saint, but I don't know how much I know of being. I think I mentioned that earlier briefly. What little we know has not been overly impressive, but fingers crossed, huh? Veil of the Grey Runner. That is nice. I would love that for Chaos, but Chaos isn't here right now. Please leave your message after the beep. So I guess Blint. If I remember, which is... We'll see. He should be able to Tracker's Mark to help out the archers and stuff. Quick phase is in. Fantastic. When I first saw that talent, I thought it was the teleport when you get hit thing, which has been buffed, by the way, even though I still think it is a foul abomination. Ooh, this is a nice place. Less nice with the dragon here. It'd be a better place if it has a way up, which it might. It might. I'm gonna go stand in the city. Okay. Empire skills available. It's the right of the armor. We need more Imperium, team. Our Imperium sucks. We need more. I was spoiled by the sheer volume that I had in my previous playthrough, and now I am sad. So how do we get more Imperium? Great question. We capture all these wonders lingering about. I've been too preoccupied with, maybe we could go get... We're all here. This is scary. Not really my problem at the moment. You know what? That's how we're going to approach this. It's not my problem at the moment. Done. We are going to get this banner. I could have knowledge extraction, which I think we will take. That's something we want anyway. We have completed Summon Vigil, and it's time for our first Tier 3 Tome. And this is where the magic happens. We are going to become so much more durable because we are going to go for the Tome of Geomancy.
Geomancy taps into the Earth's purest arcane connection. Plant your feet to feel the invisible ley lines and connect to the astral flows that resonate below. Sense the subtle contrasts between sand and ash, rock and ice. Embrace these distinctions. Become the crystal that resonates with this ancient song. Open yourself to the Earth's magic and witness its boundless offerings.
So we are now going to become elemental. Okay, we are immune to bleeding with elemental. That actually might work out then. And we're really lucky to get the adaptive research on this. But this is going to be our major transformation, the geomantic crystallization. We are going to embrace the power of this foreign world that we are studying. And our endgame unit is going to be this, the Geomancer. And, yeah. And there is a fun... Okay, so we can go all the way around here, but this is all uninhabitable, isn't it? Of course it fucking is. So, is there a way up here? That would be kind of cool. I mean, if there's not, isn't this just bad? I mean, there's a wonder here. Okay, maybe Volteria can reach this far when we get to our nature stuff. Because our Empire of the Cosmos, we now have... Everything but nature is now meets the requirement to not have a Tier 3 Tome requirement. Or should be Tier 4. So next research up, we get a Nature Tome. That'll bring that to 3. We can now pick any Tier 4 Tome from the lists. I think I'll try to say roster and list at the same time. I think that's what I was doing. We're building the Wizard Tower first, and then we're going to build the monuments. It is 300. Once you have dedicated a monument to an affinity, I think I can show you, right? Yeah, so once you have dedicated a monument, you cannot change which affinity it is dedicated to. So I was kind of planning to use this to get to Paragon of Astral. So we can at least have a Paragon talent. It'd be cool. We'll see if we can do it. But the next level just gives us an additional incarnation. It also gives us plus 20 city stability, and it gives us another affinity point. But the main reason we want all this affinity incarnate, besides the bonus damage, is we can use this to build affinity obelisks, which give the city plus 10 food, plus 10 city stability for your affinity incarnate. This is actually insane. This might be like a low-key one of the most powerful parts of the Architects. Because once you get just a couple affinity incarnate rolling around, you are swimming in food and stability for every city. So it's very good. Very good indeed. I had a Forester. I'll have a Forester next turn, so this will be boosted and then returned to me. You are probably getting a bathhouse here. Actually... No, you're not. You can workshop. The wording here is whenever a unit, right? Yeah. So we can put all of the heroes into the stack. We can get, we'll pull you out, pull out one of the Guardians, then we'll get all the heroes in the stack and we'll get a free level up. Oh, the Warden's back. Great. East of Stylisis. Isn't this right in front of my face? It is. job, Tim. I knew that. So this works is we're just going to build over here. We have the thing. Oh. Peace, First Star Guardian, Blint the Under Celestial. Terrence the Warden calls out to you. Your prowess is known to me. I see no victory here. Grant my army mercy. Allow them to quit the field unharmed, and I shall surrender myself to your judgment. Terrence the Warden seems both genuine and contrite in his entreaty of mercy. Do you accept the terms of surrender? Yeah, go ahead. We are a Star Guardian after all, and I won't always be acting that way, so... Cool. Ba-da-ba. You here. You here. Okay. So we are now almost full legendary to complete our thing. We actually can be. Hold on. So you and you pop out for a minute. Boop. Boop. You know how I know it completed? The game had to think about it. So now we are renowned level 4. So we get plus 10% more mana income just globally. Our mana income was pretty poor for it to just be plus 79, but it is what it is. We also gain plus 5 combat casting points and plus 5 world map casting points, so that's fantastic. I almost abbreviated casting points, and I stopped myself. Hank, don't abbreviate Cyberpunk! Anyway, by doing that, we not only got a bunch of renown, but we also gained Trainer. So while Army Leader, all non-hero units in the army gain 50% increased experience. We probably... I guess we could do this. Basically, how I'm building Blint now is everything is oriented around battlefield restoration. When I press this button, I want it to basically make my team nigh unkillable. That's it. This is less ideal, I think. I mean, it's a summon, and a summon is a summon, but I mean, it's... whatever. The Assassin's Knife should go on a melee character anyway. So, now we want to kind of like micromanage our army, which... never a sentence I enjoy saying. We want to kind of micromanage a bit to get every non-ranked up thing into Blint's army. And everything that is legendary kind of comes out of his army to just be redistributed elsewhere. It's like the cat distributing system, but a lot less cool. We also only have one heal. I mean, we have a lot of healing heroes, I think. That's fine. Oh yeah, we can go here. Do we want this thing to level up? I mean, I don't think I've ever had a legendary snake. I just have bonus lightning stuff, right? Okay, sure, whatever. Alright. Army's not perfect, but it is reassembled. And again, we just want to kind of funnel everything towards Blint to get it loads of XP. And then we saw. And again, if he was a champion, okay, finally we found something. Jeez. If he were a champion, he probably would have gotten this lot center. What is this? I did say I was going to try and not road gore everything. I'm trying. We have completed Imperial Essence. I don't know how we did that, but we did. And by doing that, we gained Imperium income, which is one of the most desperate things we required. I'm so happy this finally happened. And Nature's leveled up. We are probably going to just get her Endurance training. Element's still also leveled up, and I want to go down to Arc Fireburst. This is why we're going through this unique tree. But I want this. We're going to grab that first. We're going to torrent this guy. And then we're going to save our mana for that. Yes, you can level renown. You've completed your major ambition. Fantastic. We now have yet another vassal who is going to once again go after the bird. And we are not going to trade away over half our mana income for some gold. I thought about it briefly. My conclusion was no. Once we clear this out, the Great Bird Nest, we'll be able to expand upward from the Under Opus. Okay. Sure. I guess technically this thing can't heal from... Can I sell... The AI did it! Let's see if this is actually going to work. It might out of sync. Now look. I would 100% fight the Warden manually. But I just want to see how the AI did it. Wow, okay. Because we have fought the Warden a lot. Wait, is this going to be my achievement? Whatever, it's fine. I've done a lot of manual fighting that I feel like I shouldn't have had to. Nice. Now see, this is it's happening. This is what I want. Wow, you immobilized that? I want to just Evoker Wrath my way to victory. That's it. Is that too much for a man to ask for? I mean, I don't know. It's kind of working. This went stupendously well. He went right in with the Cleric's Fervor. I mean, maybe I shouldn't hold that then. I mean, it does give Rally as well. I wish that was movement, but it's fine. Okay. I mean, we outnumber the Warden now, finally, so... It's not like this was a difficult battle, I would think. It was just one I've done 100 times over. What is the cooldown on your heal? Is it one turn? Once again, putting to shame the Battle Saint. And hey, we didn't out of sync. That's fantastic. Wow. Good job, AI. And there is our achievement. That's so funny. The Warden, I'll read this since it's the thing. This is the same every time, by the way. That's why I haven't been reading it. It doesn't change. The Warden of Manuhari collapses with an ear-splitting blend of crackling astral discharges and squeaking metal. For a brief moment, silence ensues, and it appears the progenitor golem has exhaled its last mechanical breath. Then, however, to the horror of your troops, the broken pieces start moving again, rearranging themselves into a deranged, crooked version of the Warden's former self. Kept alive by some powerful magic, the progenitor golem claps its destroyed wings and escapes into the sky. Well, I think we've made it, team. We are now able to auto the Warden encounter. We've done it. There is no victory, no other victory to be had. Also, we have an Inferno Hound. Tier 3. This is not a bad unit, actually. What was this? Down here in the corner. It was a banner. I like banners, but I mean, I like it when I have an army to stand next to it and benefit from the banner. There's no way up here. So what I'm understanding is I should have built Voltria down here. Or closer, anyway. Hello? Because if I built it closer, I could have, like, maybe, possibly juggled both. Warning shots and readied magelock rifles of soldiers clad in razor-sharp armor make it clear that Valerie of House Avernos does not welcome your arrival. Begone, first Star Guardian Blint the Under-Celestial. The likes of you are the blight of the astral sea, ever hungry for power. You conquer world after world, enslaving and slaughtering the free peoples of the realms. This ends now. The champions of the mortal races will rally under the banner of a new Commonwealth. With war machines and technology, we will liberate the cosmos from the dominion of sorcery. You have one chance to surrender. Otherwise, there will be war. I mean, bro, not all of us are evil. Your attempted reasoning with Valerie of House of Vernos is immediately cut short. Save your breath, Valerie exclaims. I have no interest in your lies and attempts to bewitch my mind. Too often have I witnessed the foul influence of poisoned words, the Shadowborn, Emperor Leonis. It is all in the past, a past that made me stronger. If the torment of shadows did not break me, neither will you. The only wizard king I would trust is one trapped in a cage of binding. To my mercy. Valerie laughs grimly. Well, that's not happening. I am killing them all. Look, Blint is a star guardian, a champion of his people, and nobody's bitch. But mine, really. So if I have to kill them all, I'll kill them all. I wouldn't mind a nymph, actually. Yeah. Okay. I'm glad I'm here to deal with this. We have met the lavish Sunhold. Magistrate Thanael Aurora of the free city of Sunhold acknowledges you with an elegant curtsy. Hail, great Blint the Under-Celestial. The people of Sunhold greet you and wish you well. We look forward to introducing you to our arts and culture so that you may taste of our opulence. Now see, that is how you greet somebody. Now, unfortunately, I don't think I'm able to make it because this person has 42... Should I even bother? No. We'll just kill them. It'll be fine. We could build another monument. And it might not be a bad idea. Because we can now dedicate it to Materium. Hold on, I need to think for a second. So, it's 8, right? To get the Paragon. So we should dedicate one more monument to Astral, and then we can dedicate to Materium. Unfortunately, it does require... Well, 5 turns isn't bad. We can build this here. It's our only forester, but we can build this here for safety reasons. I don't want to boost, but I'm going to. I mean, okay. We have another forester. Probably should build in the water, but I don't think we have a mangrove forest here, so I can't build any foresters. Hello. Okay. Your beacons. It's so funny that the independents are so much stronger than the bullshit heroes that try to stand in my way. It's just like karma, you know? Like, I could have just run it straight down at the enemy. We could have had war. I could have burnt this planet in, like, 30 turns. I could have. But no. I had to be complicated. He died. This is an Inferno puppy. You know what? You're just going to auto-explore for me. I had to be special and try something fantastical. We do have the Wizard Tower, so we are now going to work on the Vigil. This is our Tier 3 Battle Mage. This is not like something we're going to be going crazy for. Oh, the AI is crushing finally. I hate Juggernaut Greaves. Another Phoenix. I might just break these. Cool. So I have a second Phoenix. I guess we can put it in your army for now. This is why Call of Chaos is good, by the way. So where do you want to go now? I mean, we could probably just clear all this crap out. I could build a city here, honestly. Wouldn't be the worst city, wouldn't be the best city. It doesn't have an underground connection, is one thing. Can you not read? Okay. I have to be building a road, of course. We finally made it, team. We have recovered. There is hope. Oh, hey. After the battle, no battle, a radiant flash binds you. We did find this in the previous episode. So this is for Sunholds. We would still be really far behind the other lady, so I am just going to take the good boy points, because we are, in fact, a good boy, mostly. Just because I'm going to burn the world down doesn't mean I'm not a good boy. It's their faults. They're the ones aggressing upon me, Mom. You know what? You're just going to grit this. There you go. Okay. So, unfortunately, there's no way to boost the affinity obelisk. We just need more of this. More production. I don't think it matters what we expand into. Do I have any SPIs I want to build? I want to build this. And I do want to go into a Scholars Guild because we have the multiplier. We aren't like in a great position for this. Oh, we want to go above ground as well. Because there is stuff here for me to get. So we're going to clear all this crap out. Life is going to be as well. Melee Mage. We are now very good. We have this problem still, but I mean... Oh, this is just the... That's just the random ass infestation unit that survived. Yes, technical terms there. We have completed geomantic crystallization. We are now going to... I mean... Alright, we're going to lock the geo. We can't get the geomancer for a while anyway, so... Okay. Here's what we're going to do. We're heading back. We have a dragon here. And a Paylor. We're going to heal within our domain. We're going to clear this crap out. Strength is going to join us, finally. He is going to return through Valtria as best he can. Ooh, we're full. I mean, we're full, but one of the... We have some, you know... What does your upgrade do? They gave this a bunch of support stuff, right? Revitalize. I really like in Victoria 3, they have like a little circle next to the cursor that tells you how long you have to hold it there before the thing locks in place. I think that's Victoria. Because this, you know, sometimes it works and sometimes it doesn't. There we go. 2 additional regeneration and a cooldown reduction. You are going in Blint's army. That is for sure. You get Brawler and you get what? Okay. Can she regenerate every turn at champion? No, there's no way. That is inconceivable. Just 3 turns to get down here. Alright. Well, my friends. Fine, I'll build a forester down here. You told me to have a forester up there, I'll build one down here. Tell me I won't. And we'll get some research, and then we'll get tier up, so we can get taverns and stuff. We also do have enough money to resurrect darkness in 15 turns. I thought this 15 meant I had 15 available. I was like, that's a little weird. That's what this one means. No, this is the rally countdown. I don't know what I thought. I thought something silly. But my friends, that is where the first Star Guardian Blint will end for today. We have recovered, crawled, scraped ourselves out from the depths of hell. And next time, the Deep Architects will establish themselves in this world and challenge the powers that be. Thanks for watching. I hope that you enjoyed. Thank you to patrons and the Randomized Sports channel. I greatly appreciate you. If you'd like to stay up to date on the channel, feel free to join the description down below. And I will see you next time.